guys. If this is your first time to viewing me, listening to me, hey, do me a favor, like, share, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, share all that other good stuff, guys. All right. And if this is your first time here, let me know where you're tuning in from. Put your city, your state, your country, wherever you're from, tuning in from. Don't forget to drop a comment. Hey, all comments are appreciated, right? Especially if you have any topics that you'd like to hear me go and expound on, talk about, please drop them in the comment sections and I will be more than happy to do that. This is the channel where we're talking money, mindset, and message and all things financial. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons to start a PRA account. All right. Now, no, first of all, you need to know what a PRA account is, right? Well, it's what we call a private reserve account. And a lot of you may have heard the terminology infinite banking or infinity banking. Well, a private reserve account, guys, we love to talk about the strategies of the wealthy and the rules and the secrets, right? Uh, this is one outside of learning to minimize their taxes to almost zero. This is one of the strategies that the wealthy have been using for hundreds of years, right? For a long, long, long time, guys. And it's called a private reserve account. Essentially, they become their own bank, right? Yeah. There is not only, just the prestige of starting your own bank, but the benefits that come with using this strategy are benefits that each and every one of us can use. You don't have to be wealthy. A lot of people have amass their wealth by using, of course, other strategies, but this being one of the main strategies, right? So let me tell you the 5 reasons why each and every one of you, especially those of us that have money in an IRA account, 401k, just money just sitting in the savings account or sitting in the checking account, especially if it's not making any money. Most are making little to none, but if your money's sitting and you're not making any money, then you definitely need to stay to just and watch this whole video, right? So 5 reasons to S.T.A.R.T, start a PRA account. And guess what, guys? We'll do you one better. I got visuals for you as well, right? So we're going to say this here. Here you go. The 5 reasons to, and I did that as the acronym for a reason, S.T.A.R.T. Because these 5 reasons, I want you to remember to start this afterwards, right? It's called the retirement hack. And that's exactly what it is. It's not just it's a retirement hack. We call it that for those that are everyday hardworking, Americans. But this is a wealth building hack, for money that you already have. This is truly a wealth building hack. But for just everybody else, the hardworking Americans, this can, like 3, 4, 5, and 10x your money that you would have made in retirement from the moment you start saving. This can 10x it, just triple, just make it so much more, guys. So we're gonna get right into it. Let me get you to our next screen here. So reason number 1, safety. Now, for all of those who have money sitting in these different accounts, making money in the market, most of these are tied to the stock market, right? A lot of this stuff is tied to the stock market. When you set your money out there, a lot of it's tied to the stock market. The stock is global, it's national, international, it's global, right? But with private reserve account, one of the number one caveats to opening up your own bank is the contract guarantees you will never lose money due to market declines, right? And this is through our organization and our company and our experts and the way they set it up, right? Not saying this for any other PRA that you may encounter or come across or somebody set up. I'm just talking about our organization and our experts and how our organization and experts set up the PRA. All right. Yeah. Now, how many places have you set your money to make money? Set your money in places to make money, and they guarantee you basically you won't lose money. How often does that happen? So yes, with our experts, they offer when they put it together for you, show you how to put it together. Basically, what's called a no loss prevention clause is attached to it. So no matter what the market is doing, when the market goes up, you make money, and if the market starts to ebb off or go down, you still You don't lose money. And that's the way this PRA is set up. And that's with any amount of money, guys. If you have money in the 401k just sitting there making or well, losing money at this point, right? You take that money, put it into the PRA account, set up your own PRA account, and no matter what the stock market is doing, you won't lose money, right? And at some you'll still actually be gaining some money. And I'm not the expert, so I don't know how they do that, how they set it up, but that's what the experts do, right? So that's number one, safety. That your money has a safety net. I think that's crucial and absolutely important, all right? So now that's the S. Now remember I said we want to 5 reasons to start a PRA account. That's the S, safety, guys. So now let's go to the T. There's number 2 reason you should start a PRA account. It's tax-free. Now, those 2 words should just ring beautifully in your ears, right? Tax-free. What does that mean? The money inside your grow tax-free. And more importantly, guys, if you need to, for whatever reason, emergency to your car broke down or you need to buy a new vehicle, you can withdraw this money tax-free. Yes, I said it, tax-free. So if you know anything about IRAs or 401ks and stuff like that, then you know that if you withdraw this money early, pretty much any amount, the penalty for early withdrawal is so severe, it's almost not worth it, right? But and those safeguards are in place for a reason, but it's your money, right? It's your money. So why should you be taxed on withdrawing your own money, the money that you work for, the money that you deposited and put into this? Why should you be taxed for your own money? So you can not only withdraw your money tax-free, your money grows tax-free within it. All right, so that's the T. So we had the S, we had the T. Now let's go to the A, guys. Remember, it's time to start your own PRA. Now, the A is this. Number 3, accelerated living benefits. Now, what does that mean? The PRA, which is private reserve account, the contract allows you to access your money when you need it again with no penalty. So that right there allows you to have a lot more comfort in knowing that when you do, if you do, for whatever reason, need to utilize your money, right? And typically, most of us, when you pull that type of money out, you're probably pulling it out to put it into more investments because you're taking out money to make more money, right? Into different investments. But you can pull this money out with no penalties. And and our experts have described the whole process and everything more specifically. But no penalties. That alone just makes your living mental, your mindset. It's just a lot better and a lot easier, right? So that's the S, the T, the A. And now let's go to the R, guys, right? Sound like I was about to start rapping, didn't it? Right? So check this out. Number 4, the 5 reasons that you should start your PRA today is a rate of return. Now, the indexing and understanding all this can get kind of complicated. It's a mathematical thing and all that, and I won't definitely try to explain all of that today. But indexing inside a PRA has historically produced higher returns than most 401k plans. And that's important because our mindset from going to school, graduating, our mindset is taught to do that, to work, to get a job, to go to college, to get a career, and to create your 401ks, right? Or your retirements. So 401ks are etched into the psyche of American people, right? So it's important to understand that the PRAs have historically produced higher returns than most 401k plans. Now, if we are comfortable as Americans, most of us statistically are comfortable with 401k plans, we are comfortable with depending on them, we are comfortable with we are comfortable with going through the years with the intent to build a 401k plan that's tied to a stock market that can essentially crash at any time. Of course they do. It's ebbs and flows, everything. But the rate of return is even higher than most 401k plans, and I think that's crucial, guys. That's awesome, actually. All right, so we went to the S, to the A, to the T, to the A, to the R. Let's get to the last T. the 5 reasons that you should start your PRA today. I don't care if you work a job. I don't care if you work 3 jobs. More importantly, if you work a job, you definitely need to start the PRA today. Number 5, guys, triple compound interest. Now, for those that understand, and I talk about compound interest and capitalism in this country, and what capitalism says, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Most people shouldn't. Capitalism just simply means free enterprise for entrepreneurship, for you to be able to make a certain style of living for your family and to leave generational wealth. But compound interest, guys, the key to that is those that understand it benefit from it, and those that don't understand compound interest typically pay it, and pay it at an exorbitantly high interest rate for the most part, right? So now, but with your PRA, you're in the position to benefit from compound interest now. So your interest will start earning interest up to 3 times. See, that's what compound interest is, meaning you put a principal, you deposit a principal amount of money into your PRA, and it's making interest, right? And typically we're okay with that. Most banks or money market accounts get you what, 1%, less than 1% interest. Now, the compound interest that you'll be getting from the PRA, this interest here will now be took and you'll be creating more interest. This interest here will now be took and you'll be creating more interest. That's what they mean by tripling the compound interest. That means your money is making money while it's making money while it's making money while you sleep. And that's the key to wealth in this country, where you have and understand how to allow your money to make money for you while you sleep. That is the key to wealth, right? You can't work enough jobs in this country to get wealthy. There's just not enough time in the day. You don't have enough energy in your body because you can't outwork money. You're right. Money is gone. Money doesn't get tired. Money doesn't need a vacation. Money doesn't need what they call those paid leaves. Maternity, paternity, money doesn't need any of that. So we can't outwork money. The only way to get wealthy is that money is a tool, and learn how to allow it to make money for you. Learn how to make it work for you. All right. So guys, that was it. The 5 reasons that you should start a PRA account today. And I'm going to end it with this one right here. I'm just going to end with this right here, because I just don't want you to be this guy. Just don't be this guy when it's time to retire. Why? Because you have the knowledge now. You have the know-how. You have the wherewithal. You have acumen, because it's everywhere around you. The knowledge to understand finances, to have education, to get literacy is literally everywhere around you now. The internet is so vast, it has shrunk the world, right? So now you understand to let your money grow in a safe place, because you understand now that there are more options than we were taught growing up. When we were growing up, we get taught to, you put your money in the bank and you save it. Or if it's not in the bank, you put it in your mattress or your pillowcase, right? But now we understand, because of financial literacy and channels like mine, that there are other options. So now you can let your money grow in a safe place. And this place is your own personal bank, just like the wealthy do. Utilize a strategy that the wealthy have used for years, and they continue to use, right? They continue to use this. Wealthy people keep money in a bank, typically just to pay the bills. Other than that, if it's in a bank, it's their bank. It's their own private reserve account. Other than that, that money is out making money for them, right? So either, and I'm going to end with this, guys, either you are building wealth for your own family, or you are building it for someone else's. Mr. Hard Pepper. Remember Mr. Hard Pepper told you that. But guys, that's all I wanted to jump on today, is talk about 5 reasons to start your PRA account today. And if you missed any of these slides earlier, please go back, check them out. Our organization, our company, our experts are ready to get you started with your PRA today. It's crucial, guys. We're probably facing a pending recession again. There's always ebbs and flows. It's time to be recession proof, right? And a PRA can do that. A PRA can make you recession proof, along with some other strategies. But this is one of the biggest and main strategies that wealthy people use, or people that are on their way to wealth, just like you will be when you implement this strategy into your everyday life and show your children. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get on out of here for the day. I appreciate you stopping by again. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, and all that other good stuff. And as usual, I don't know most of you guys, but I believe in you. So